How's it going, everybody? My name is Vincent Van Spock.
Hello, I'm Adam Ant.
And welcome back to Breath of the Wild. Having trouble with your mic stand there?
Yeah, just knocked my microphone over a little bit.
Yeah, we're apparently having all sorts of audio troubles. So this is actually a re-record of the audio from these games because I screwed up last time. Basically, I moved my room around because we don't have the camera anymore, so I can put the desk up against the wall, which is kind of nice. It opens up the room a little bit. But when I did that, I switched mine and Adam's microphone cables. And so that caused it so you couldn't hear me at all, and you could barely hear Adam, or you could hear Adam, but it was like way too hot, way too spiky, and just gross sounding. And then on top of everything, there was this weird clicking noise. And so,
Right.
we're re-recording everything.
Yeah.
This is the second time kind of going through this.
Yeah, we're not actually playing right now. We're just watching.
Yeah,
and
past
I think
versions of us
at this
are
point,
playing.
I had the controls.
Yeah, I think you did.
And I guess right now, I'm sure I would be explaining, what am I trying to do?
I think you're going to find the horse, and then we're going to look for the green glowing area.
I mean, it sort of helps that I don't remember everything we did, so that's great.
Same. I think we were trying to find the green glowing misty area that I had seen.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, is like, we went to where I thought that was, and we couldn't ever find the green mist.
Yeah.
We just never found it.
I remember the green mist and being intrigued by it, but I seem to remember it being over by, in a different area, over by, like, Kakariko Village, I think. But I don't know. I remember.
Yeah, you had to remove an item
issue
here because of the lightning.
I remember seeing the green. Like, I remember the time that you're talking about, though, when you saw it and you were like, "Oh, there it is. We should pin that, please." And
and
we did. And I also remember that it was the green pin on the green thing, and going, "Oh, green,
green and green." Right, that makes sense. And so we went to where the green pin is, and I think we found a shrine. But that's it.
And this was after the painful trial of Thunder.
Yeah, that Thunder trial was insane.
That was brutal.
I gave up on it. You wouldn't. So.
No, I was not going to allow that to happen.
Yeah.
I was not going to allow defeatism to win. Oh, yeah, Bombardier!
And he goes after it and explodes.
So fun
doing that.
So fun.
You basically turn your enemies into popcorn.
We should do, like, there's got to be some kind of Bombardier challenge we can do.
Yeah. Like, I bet you they have a challenge or something in this game for rupees.
We can't be the only people who Bombardier.
Yeah. There's got to be something. But we've got to be, like, the only people in the world that don't shield surf. Because we
can't remember how. Yeah. Because we learned how to do it, like, half a year ago.
Yeah.
And then we stopped playing the game.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm kind of excited to be doing a re-record of the audio of these. Because, like... we don't ever get to redo this. Like, we don't ever get to sit here and watch.
We don't get to
what we have done.
Yeah, we don't get to do the commentary on our own playthrough.
Yeah.
We don't get to what's it called, Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah,
we don't get to Mystery Science Theater our own stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So I run into a wall there. Okay, no, we're good.
What Adam had done just before that was switch to the rubber armor that we got in the last episode because we're in a thunderstorm, a lightning storm. So, and. Kabang, you know.
I remember one of them. We almost get hit a couple of times.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it was scary.
Here's something that I just found out recently that I think is kind of cool. The thunder sounds are always caused by lightning.
Okay.
So what happens is lightning strikes, whether it be on the ground or in the air, and it hits so fast that it breaks the sound barrier, which causes a boom.
Oh, okay. You didn't know that?
Did not know that.
Are you talking about the game? You're talking about real lightning?
Real life lightning,
okay.
yeah.
Oh,
I always thought it was...
clouds bumping into each other.
Bumping into each other,
Nope, that's not...
That's apparently not
clouds
at
or
all.
water vapor. That couldn't ever be true.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't remember who told me that. I don't know if it was a teacher.
They told me that when I was a kid. My parents did, but it was a joke.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was. I was like, it's clouds bumping into each other. Nope, it's caused by the lightning.
If it was clouds bumping into each other, you'd hear...
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So they're
I tried to do Skyrim stuff here because I see... If I'm on a horse and I see a wall, I assume Skyrim.
Skyrim, you can climb up walls like that.
Your horse can go on the ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah, it literally
Skyrim,
can't spy.
which is why Skyrim is the greatest game.
Yeah. I love Skyrim. It's a great game. I've beaten it. Well, I actually haven't ever beaten it. I have played it for probably 40 hours on each thing about 5 times. So I've easily put 160 hours into Skyrim and not once actually beaten the main story.
I've beaten it loads of times. I've done every kind of character that you can build.
I try and build different characters, but end up always going back to sneak sniping.
Sneak sniping is the most powerful.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah.
But it's fun to do the magic guys. Especially there's some mods that add more spells, and some of them are really fun.
Yeah.
My favorite build to do is like a paladin build where you have healing magic and sword and shield.
Yeah.
So you're really good at healing magic, which is also good at like killing undead and stuff.
That's awesome.
And you
There's
get
a lot of undead.
The Dawnbreaker sword, great sword.
Yeah.
I'm having some kind of problem.
How do you do that one? You have to do something special to get the Dawnbreaker, and I don't remember
you
what
do
it is.
a quest. You randomly find something in a chest, and it's a beacon that you have to return to a statue. So you have to go through a dungeon basically and return this beacon, and then you get Dawnbreaker. Oh, I remember this. This is when I tried to do a sneak assault here.
Yeah, but for some reason they spotted you.
Oh, yeah,
It's weird.
It didn't go very well.
No.
I ended up having, well, let's see. What's my strategy?
You still got your rubber armor on, which is problem number 1.
I mean, I'm not sure how much help the armor really is.
Well, we have a sneaking armor.
I know, but like you can just move slowly and you get pretty much the same effect. I think
It was
he
the
definitely
jumping.
heard that.
The jumping is what made him hear you. Are you trying to just put you back on your regular armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because again, I'm going to end up in a fight with these dudes.
Yeah. We're hoping that maybe they don't hear you.
Yeah.
Now, I remember talking about this section here where you can just hold on forever.
Yeah.
And your stamina doesn't ever go down. As soon as you
that's
move,
handy.
that's when the stamina goes down. And then I also remember talking about Mythbusters did an episode where they held on to the ledge of a wall. It resulted in Corey end up falling down and breaking his shin, basically. Well,
He broke his shin?
He cut it really, really bad. I don't think it actually broke, but he messed it up really bad. Because they had him dangling from a window in which there was another window below him that when he fell, hit his shin on.
Who's Corey?
From
I haven't watched the show in years. I don't think there was a Corey.
He was the young...
I assume you're talking about Boy Meets World.
No. Tori. That's his name. Tori.
Oh.
Not Corey.
Oh,
Tori.
okay.
Yeah, Tori Belishi.
Okay, I remember him
yeah.
vaguely. I haven't watched the show in ages.
Yeah, he was the one that always would get hurt doing stupid things.
Flame Blade. Use the Flame Blade. Oh, no, Thunderblade.
Thunderblade,
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. We needed more weapons.
Right.
So I was like, oh, forgot the buttons real quick. Let me just throw a bomb recklessly, kill some innocent passersby.
Yeah.
This is a cool weapon.
This is a very cool weapon. I
Yeah.
like this.
I like that it disarms people.
Yeah.
And then we're standing next to that bomb.
And
I want it back.
Yep.
I was using this.
Then you're going to throw it at the ones over there beating on the drum or whatever.
I think I'm trying to see if I can get it up high enough.
Yeah, that definitely isn't a thing.
But that's not going to be possible. Okay.
I
It's
like
really-
the animation around it, the little steaming lines of something.
It's really different to just watch yourself play and not be playing.
Trying to commentate while playing at the same time is far more difficult than what we're doing right now.
because you're in the game, you're in the moment, so you're thinking about the game
Right.
and not really thinking about what you're doing. And watching it back, I'm like, I'm doing a lot of weird stuff. All right, go, glide,
Run
glide,
away!
glide.
There we go.
Where's the horse?
Oh, no.
Do this. My favorite move whenever I get into trouble. Oh, they all saw me all at once.
Yeah.
Okay, my favorite move. Did I call the horse? No, I didn't.
Nope, not yet. Throw it. Are
Haha.
they going to come towards it? More popcorn?
I
Popcorn?
think I missed.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I
you
missed. Now, go, horsey.
Get on Glue Dobbs.
Cluedo.
It's such a great name.
All right.
So, a little bit later on, I don't remember if it was this episode or the next one, but we end up getting another horse.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler
everyone.
alert, yeah. So, be
yeah.
looking forward to that. We do several shrines.
Yeah.
We get another tower done.
Yeah, we have by this point we have considerably less like brain farts than when we picked the game back up and we were like kind of not comfortable in Zelda world. We were leaving the dark and depressing Dark Souls world.
Yeah.
And the controls are completely different. I'm sure I've complained about this over and over again, how Nintendo decided to make their controls completely different from what is intuitive in most other video game situations.
Aside from the fact that their controller is entirely opposite than everything else. Not only that, but their controls are opposite of everything else. So.
Well, I mean, it's like everything's laid out in basically the same way. You've got your sticks, you got your diamond to buttons, you got your D-pad, and your triggers. Basically, every single controller is laid out like that. But it's just you get used to certain buttons doing certain things, and Nintendo was like, "Oh no, we're not going to do that." And also, we're going to have them be letters, and we're going to make them different letters from the Xbox letters. But anyway,
so what Adam was doing earlier was he was trying to hunt that elk.
Yeah.
And now he has run into this bird dude who is playing a accordion.
And he's going to talk to us. I called her Mama Cass. I assume it's Mama Cass.
Mama Cass.
Yeah. Ham sandwich.
Mama Cass ham sandwich.
I like the mamas and the papas.
Yeah. They were good.
On the rare occasions that I listen to them, I don't turn it off right away.
Right.
I guess. I mean, it would be a lie for me to say I'm a huge fan. Yeah. But can you get other saddles?
I don't know.
It'd be cool if we could decor up. And there's got to be a way that we can, like, change the horses' like manes, colors and stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean there should be.
That seems like something that would be sufficiently Zelda-y.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. I wonder if it's possible to completely just run through one of those holes, or if the horse is
falling through with your horse. That would be just the worst animation.
Would be awful.
It's exactly what I am gonna do one of these times. Do you know what I figured out? You know how in Dark Souls I killed Siegfried or whatever his name was?
Yeah.
And then the lady? Mm-hmm. Do you know what I figured out?
What?
If we had gone to the guy that we bought the purging stones from, you can pay souls to bring those people back. Or if you make them hostile to you and you don't kill them, you can pay souls to make them not hostile to you.
I'm guessing you watched an episode of Outside Xbox where they explained that.
Yes.
Me too.
Yes, I watched
that
Xbox.
same one. Yeah.
They got a new Dungeons and Dragons coming up. Have you watched any of their D&D games?
No, I've never really been into watching other people's D&Ds. I like to play them too much to watch other people do them.
Well, I don't. It's the only one I watch because they're so funny.
Yeah.
But I used to watch other. That's how I got into the game. Was I just stumbled on. Oh gosh, the Penny Arcade one, Acquisitions Incorporated, and I was like. I'm so much more entertained by this than I was by like Lost or any TV shows or like X-Files. I was like, this is so fun.
Yeah.
And I always thought of Dungeons and Dragons being like, I think I've said this before on the show, I had never played it. I always thought of it as being like antisocial, maybe like a bridge too far for me, gaming-wise. But then I watched it and I realized, no, it's got everything I love.
Yeah.
You know, you tell a story, you get to play a character, and it's sword and sorcery fantasy, and I love that.
Yeah. One of my favorite aspects of D&D is role-playing. When I find a good character that I am interested in being, then I have so much fun with it. Like, Gorog, my... half-orc bard that speaks like this. Gorog talk like this, and Gorog only speak in third person, and just has this uneloquent voice.
Yeah.
But then will turn around and sing the most beautiful...
He's a bard. He's the most charismatic.
Yeah, he's the most charismatic in the group. That character is just so much fun to me.
Oh, no! Bad guys.
And then I had a...
Did you hear the sound?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that when I was playing. And see, here we go, blunt damage, and we start to get warning of the Crimson Moon or the Blood Moon or whatever it's called. The Crimson Moon. That sounds like a...
We literally just killed this thing, and now we're going to have to kill it again.
Football podcast.
Yeah,
about the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Yep.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Oh, here we're discussing which bow to get rid of because we have an extra Lizalfo bowl that's sitting there.
These are the important discussions, though.
Yes.
You have to know which bow you're going to use. And,
but then, 10 seconds after we switch out the bows, the Crimson Blood Moon.
The Blood Moon.
The Red Moon. The moon that is
Link.
bringing people back to life has returned.
The moon of undoing everything that you've done. Link. So one thing that we're not really doing is we're not stockpiling good weapons.
No.
We should consider trying to find spots where there's good weapons.
Right.
Because I know, like, when my brother, when he first introduced me to this game, I would be, like, walking along, and he would be like, oh, you should go after that camp. Those guys always have good weapons. And so it was, like, a little thing where I would try to get good weapons. I'd just blow up whatever here.
Just throw it off.
How do you dispose of your garbage, children?
Just throw it off.
Just throw it off a cliff.
Yep.
No one will mind.
I wonder how far away you can blow up a bomb. So, like, if we were to drop a bomb and then ride for, like, a half an hour, could we then blow up that bomb?
Probably not. I'm sure there's a range.
There's got to be a range, right?
By the way, in video games, I'm obsessed with picking up the findables.
Yeah,
Which
same.
is why if you put too many of them in Bethesda, then I may not beat the game.
Right. Have you ever played either Skyrim or Fallout or one of the games where, like, you collect things that, and you do it so much that eventually in real life you start walking down the street or driving down the road going, I should pick up that flower later.
No, it's never been quite that bad for me.
It's definitely been that bad for me.
I've never quite made that. Never really had video game crossover.
Oh, man, it's bad for me.
Except I once threw a ball at a bird, thinking it was a Pidgey and that I could catch it. Yeah.
This is where
it was actually a dove, and it was at a wedding. It was actually pretty awful.
No, the flower go?
None of that's true. Oh, I remember this.
Yeah.
The flower effed off,
and we couldn't find. It's a Korok.
And you're saying, hey, look, shrine. But you're like, oh, it's on the rock. It's on the rock.
Yeah.
And I thought you meant that rock, so I was like, oh, this is bull. This is bull. I'm gonna do my impression of me. What a bunch of bull.
That's your impression of you.
This is dumb. I hate this. I'm gonna climb this rock out of anger. Hey, there it is.
My impression of me is basically my impression of Seth Rogen.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's my impression of me. And Seth Rogen.
And Keanu Reeves, as it happens.
Whoa.
Rufus!
Rufus, dude. Listen to this guy, Rufus. He knows what he's talking about.
I want to
Love that
see
movie.
John Wick 3, but I haven't seen 1 or 2.
I went and saw John Wick 3 without seeing 1 or 2.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can do it.
You can.
Yeah.
Well, I know you can.
I would watch,
it's the movies in 2019, so that's like a $50 investment.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
It really is. Just watch like a 10-minute recap on YouTube. I saw one myself before going, and basically it just tells you kind of a little bit about what's going on. So here's our first shrine.
Yeah, this shrine's pretty cool.
Yeah, this one was pretty short, sweet, to the point. We figured out what's going on really fast. Didn't have to, stand around for half an hour going, I don't know what to do.
Well, again, we've got our Zelda brain now.
Yeah.
Like, we're more cued into Zelda problems.
Yeah, we're getting there.
We're starting to kind of...
And then I think I told him on the next one to use stasis instead of just trying to jump on it, because he almost fell off.
It must have been really cool to design these shrines, so I test the stasis there.
Yeah.
But it must have been really cool to come up with, okay, what are the puzzles we're going to do? That must have been fun.
Yeah. I mean, that's a cool thing, is puzzle design. I wish I was better at designing puzzles. Like, I can't even design a Mario level that's puzzle-based. It's all just like, oh, it has to be difficult.
Yeah.
It ends up ticking people off.
I only designed one.
And we have at the same time.
Yeah, I only designed one, and I don't think it's very good, to be honest, but...
I liked yours. Ghost Fire Yoshi Graveyard!
Yeah, you basically have to kill a bunch of Yoshis, but... Yeah. It's a short level.
It was good, though.
I just wanted to try some stuff.
It was good, though.
I had never played the game before.
Did you watch the video of me beating Ryan's level?
No.
We were so close.
You did?
Yeah, 5 minutes later. It took me 5 minutes to finish the rest of the episode.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. So I moved on to another level that I had created at that point. But yeah, I beat Ryan's level and then moved on. It wasn't a bad level. He did a good job with it, I think. It was just a little difficult.
I don't really remember. Oh, it was the one where...
Had the stack of turtles.
Yeah, you had the stack of turtles and Goombas and all that.
And then you get to that one part where you have to thread the needle on the spiky dudes.
Right.
With using your iframes. Yeah. Ryan did a good job. Last week, I played a bunch of levels by one of our commenters.
Really?
Yeah, a person that comments on our videos, and they gave me a couple of their levels to play, and I beat 3 of them in about 20 minutes.
Nice.
So, yeah. And it's somebody I don't think I know in real life.
Oh, wow.
I'm
cool.
Which is, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome that people that you don't know in real life are watching your videos.
Oh, this is great.
Blap.
This is so... No, Sen's Fortress. No.
Oh man, you got hit by a morning star.
There you go. Stop. Okay, this one's a little bigger. I hope I don't mess it up.
Yeah, these are fun.
Whee!
Go. There we go. Yeah, you do a little bit better with the bigger ones.
If I'd have just plowed into one of the stationary ones.
Oh yeah,
that would have been great.
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
And a swing.
Run! One more.
Yeah, I do a little checking things out first.
Yeah, he wanted to see what was next. So.
Oh, I remember this part.
Yep.
Because we have to figure out. There's a chest under there. And we have to figure out how to get it.
That took a little bit longer than anticipated, but it wasn't too bad. Like, it wasn't. Oh, we have to do this. Nope, that's not it. Oh, we have to do this. Nope, that's not it either. It was. Oh, this is what we have to do.
Yeah,
done.
You just have to do it over and over again.
Yeah. So it's a little jaunting, but nothing too bad. And then the Forest Dweller's Bow that says 3 times attack, but yeah,
it shoots 3 arrows at once. It's pretty cool.
I'm not sure why I said jaunting. Is that even the right word?
Daunting.
Daunting. That's the one
you're looking for.
That's the one. Yeah. So yeah, I made him drop the other bow, that one that we just literally picked up, in order to get the Forest Dwellers because it's a better bow.
Dun 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 dun. Time's almost up. Ah!
That's close to my face.
I'm probably making a witty remark.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was, or I'd repeat it.
My wit comes and goes.
Yeah. Make your jokes.
It's not always ready.
Nah.
All right. This thing here. Oh, slides.
It slides. We didn't know that. Now we know. We have to get on it and then let it slide.
And I'm like, this is how I die.
Whee!
Oh no, I'm so scared.
Thunk. If you had been closer to the edge, you would have slid right off.
If someone was doing the Titanic thing, they would have fallen right off.
Yeah.
Poor Rose. She never would have had a chance to hold on to that door.
Now Adam's expecting it to slide here, which is why he's like, okay,
so
what do I do now?
I'm making a plan.
Yeah, he's making a plan. And he's like, I'm going to switch to stasis real quick. And then he lets go.
In an hour.
Yeah, sometime this century. Thunk. But he lets go and like expects to switch to stasis, and it doesn't move. Oh.
See?
Yeah.
I'm too expectant of trouble. Now.
Well, that's a good way to be, I think.
And we make some stairs. Oh, chest.
Yeah, there's a chest there. What do we do? How do we get that? Trying to figure it out. Yeah. I do like the mechanics of this game where it has like the magnesis and the stasis and all that stuff, but I do miss the you have to get this in order to get this mechanics of old Zelda. Like, you basically have everything that you need as soon as you've done magnesis, stasis, cryonesis. I don't even know how to pronounce that. And
cryonis.
See, I can't do it. I cannot pronounce that word.
Chrysosceles.
Chrysosceles triangle. Yeah, once you have all of those things, you can go and fight Calamity Ganon as long as you know how to get in there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's speedrunners that have proven that, so... Jump! Yeah.
It's probably crap.
Money?
Maybe it's probably money.
Money!
It is money.
Yeah, and I believe you made that call. Like, you're like, this is going to be money. Oh, it's money. So...
Well, they'd already given us a shitty spear.
Yeah.
So...
You know, there's a shitty spear and a shitty bow.
Yeah. Oh, they gave us an awesome bow.
A shitty wok. You like my shitty beef?
All right, up we get.
That's one of my favorite characters in South Park.
Oh, the City Walk guy?
Yeah. He's so funny.
Oh, this might be painful for some viewers because I realize that if I'm manipulating that one, then it'll slide the one that I'm on. So instead of just making another platform and doing all that, I just kind of wiggle it back and forth to get me closer.
I didn't realize that's what you were doing at the time.
See, look, it's moving me slightly closer. So I'm like, as soon as I feel safe about this jump, I'm going to do it.
He's doing the Magneto thing from X-Men 3.
It's a terrible sound.
Yeah, that's a really bad sound.
It's weird, the things you don't notice when you're actually playing.
Yeah, yeah. Even with it as loud as we had it, it wasn't coming across that way when we were doing it.
That's probably good enough. Nope. I guess
still,
I didn't agree.
Still going. Okay, now we're good. Yeah. And get a running start.
And then there's this thing.
Yeah. This was cool. This was impressive.
Bam.
I liked what you did here. This was really cool. So yeah, these two lanterns drop down, and you're like, oh, how do I get it onto the fire?
And
I'm like, you can just use a fire arrow, right? And he's like, nope, I'm going to do it this way.
I don't think we had any fire arrows.
We didn't, but I didn't know that at the time. And you didn't actually mention it at the time, I don't think. Later on, you mention it, but not
I think
now.
I was probably thinking it.
Yeah. Oh, you missed the first one. And you used the triple shot.
Yeah, I did.
I just now realized that. I didn't realize it the first time. Poof. There we go. And that opens up the doors.
Yay.
That you can now use your magnesis on. I like how they just go bursting open. It's like somebody just kicked it really hard.
Kicked it with magnets.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a cool name for something. Kicked it with magnets.
Maybe. A new line of children's toys, maybe?
Yeah.
Kicking it with magnets.
Yeah, a YouTube channel about
that sounds
science.
like a science show, yeah. Kicking it with magnets. Or with Magnus. It sounds like a Norwegian children's show.
Yeah. Kicking It, a musical journey through the Betty Ford Clinic. Simpsons joke for you there. Oh, man. I'm checking in. He's checking in. Oh, man, I love The Simpsons.
So many classic moments.
So many. Just so many. Oh, bird.
Hey, a bird.
I forgot.
I wanted a drumstick. Don't judge me.
The bird's just sitting there like, hey, this is a cool spot to
Whoa.
rest.
That's like the audacity. I just finished the shrine, sir.
Yeah.
I'm looking around for stuff.
Yeah, so what we're doing right now is we're trying to figure out where the
this is the
glowy
green
bit was,
thing,
right?
yeah.
This was the area that I saw the green on. And we're trying to figure out where that was or what it was doing, and it's just, we're not finding it at all. So we're trying to climb up as high as we can go and see maybe...
Don't grab onto it. Just fall.
And then we're freaking out because the birds are flapping. Oh, man. Yeah, but this area over here was really interesting because it's all pink. It's got pink leaves everywhere.
It's unique.
It's unique,
there's a little oasis there.
Then Adam comes over here and he breaks this open, and I'm like, you can do that? He's like, yeah, you don't need
It's got pink, and I realized... later on, I realized that the Deku tree also has pink leaves.
Yeah.
So I think maybe we'll figure something out
you say Deku?
that. Yeah.
I say Deku.
Oh.
Yeah. Some people are different. Like
some people are different, indeed.
You say, like, Saria or something like that? Or Saria? I say Saria.
Soraya?
Saria.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Saria, yeah. I mean, there's so many different ways to say some of these things.
I don't know. That back in the day, it wasn't voiced, was it?
No.
You just had to guess.
Yep.
Just had to know your phonemes.
And I don't think Saria or Soraya is in this game, so...
Maybe.
Or anybody says her name, even.
She looks like a barista, doesn't she?
Yeah.
So that's probably where she is. Being a barista.
I have a chai latte here for Jami. Jami? That's Jamie. No, I'm pretty sure it says Jami.
Oh gosh, somebody like really very foolishly mispronounced my name recently.
Adam?
That's what it was.
Adam.
Adam.
How do you not know Adam?
The guy, he looked like he was like 18 or 19,
Yeah.
you know, just kind of, there's an occasional, you have occasional bouts of ditziness at that age, you know.
Is your name really that rare, though?
You're so nervous. No, it's in the Bible even.
Yeah. Literally the first name, according to Christianity. Like the first male name. So, I don't get it. We stole those eggs, and we were expecting the birds to come attacking us, but they never did.
I wasn't expecting that. Now who's the alarmist?
Yep.
Who's the one who's always expecting trouble?
Definitely me.
Birds are cool, man. They're like, yeah, have some eggs.
Yeah.
We'll just make some more.
I don't like birds. They poop on you and peck at you, and yeah. Which is funny because one of my favorite animals is a flightless bird, penguins.
Yeah, that is weird. But then again, you don't really interact with a lot of penguins, do you?
Yeah. Oh, I just noticed that teeny tiny shrine over there.
Teeny tiny shrine?
Yeah. I don't know if the camera will go back to it. Keep going left.
Nope.
Oh, darn. You just on the edge of it.
I think you were pointing something out to me, and then I got distracted by the birds.
Yeah.
Yeah, there they are. Hi, birds.
Hi, burbs.
So we're looking around. I'm trying to see the glowy thing. No glowy
Yeah.
thing. Get
No
the
glowy
scope
thing.
out. Anything glowing?
Nope.
Anything glowing?
Just Calamity Games
Nope.
Castle. Oh, man. Okay,
There's
we
a
pinged that.
thing.
And it just directly left of that, there was a tiny shrine.
Oh.
Yeah, like I just barely see it. But
And I was like, I think it's over here where the glowy thing was.
Kakariko Village.
Yeah. And we had just done a shrine, so
Yeah.
maybe... No, I don't think we have enough yet. Enough spirit orbs.
Yeah. Is this the
Ooh,
episode that
foggy.
we did the upgraded stuff? Or did we do that last week? Oh, it's
I
all
don't
running
know.
together now.
I don't know.
I don't
Let's
remember.
watch and find out.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, we upgraded our stuff.
Standing on this mountain a worryingly long time. It's a lot of work to get up a mountain. So when you
Yeah.
get up there, you want to make sure you accomplish everything. You know. You want to snap a selfie with your Sherpa. And off we go on our slightly janky horse.
Take away the pin. We don't need that no more.
Who needs a pin?
Yeah. We can always just come back here.
No, don't run down the hill.
Turn.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay.
Yeah.
And we're good.
It's like trying to control a shopping cart.
Yeah, the horse handling's not great.
No.
And then
It's way better
like,
in...
there's got to be stuff about this.
Yeah.
We're trying to solve a mystery, which, according to what I'm seeing now, is our attempts to solve mysteries are just sit there and go, huh? For a while.
What's
This is
going on here?
not a great showing.
Yeah.
But I'm like, we'll put a pin in this.
Yeah, we'll put
with
a pin in that and just
Yeah.
leave that right there on the board.
We can always come back.
I have no idea what happens next. I completely forget.
Well, I think I find another shrine, but let's watch.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
On the way down, I'm pretty sure I come across something.
Yeah.
And I got off the horse by accident.
It's wrong buttons.
Yeah.
At some point in this video, I do remember talking about going to see a new movie. I went and saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And it was very good.
Yeah.
It was very good. I like Quentin Tarantino movies, but they're not like I'm not like obsessed with them like some people are.
Yeah.
I mean, Pulp Fiction's good, and Reservoir Dogs is fun,
Yeah.
and Inglourious Bastards. You know, these are good, fun movies. But I don't think that they're the cinematic masterpieces that people claim them to be. But Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I really enjoyed. Like, I think that could be a cinematic masterpiece.
Okay.
Yeah. It was very funny. I wasn't quite sure where the plot was going until about the last half hour, but that's kind of a staple of Quentin Tarantino movies. Like, sometimes you just don't know where the plot is going. Death Proof is like that. Like, you find the villain, and he kills somebody in the first, like, half hour of it. And then the middle half hour is just establishing the character of these women. And then the last half hour of it is the remaining plot.
Yeah.
But this one, like, it's all character-driven until the last, like, 20 minutes of it. And then you finally get to see the plot. And it's really kind of interesting to see.
Interesting, yeah.
And I didn't know it going into it, but the whole movie is about the Manson family. Kind of hidden in the background. And then they take a Inglourious Bastards kind of way of showing it, instead of, the Manson family killing Sharon Tate and the rest of them in that house. Something else happens that I won't spoil, because I think people need to go see this movie, because it's really good. It's really fun.
I thought about going to see it, even though I, like you, am not a huge Tarantino buff. It's like, I sort of see it, it's like, liking Fight Club in high school. It's just a phase everyone, like, you see Fight Club and you go, this is amazing, it's great, and you're 17 at the time.
Yeah.
And it's just a phase that you go through.
Yeah, this is where we're upgrading.
Yeah, we're upgrading all of our stuff.
Yep.
We get our extra special Sheikah sensor.
Yes.
But I thought, well, I'll give it a try. And also, there weren't a lot of great movies. I wasn't seeing a lot of great movies last time I was contemplating going. But again, we're talking like a $50 investment here, ladies and gentlemen. And, that's a big commitment.
We used to
I could go fishing for a lot cheaper.
We used to have a second-run theater around here. It was $3.
Yeah.
And
they got rid of that?
Yep.
Aww.
They upgraded their projectors and decided that they're going to do first-run movies, and it's going to be $8.
There was this kid, one of the pubs that I go to sometimes, there's this young guy who he serves drinks there, and obviously he's old enough to serve drinks, but he told me and my brother, we were there together, he told us that Tarantino had signed on to do a Star Trek
I heard that too.
movie.
Yeah.
And I think that this guy was a little bit put off by the fact that my brother and I weren't really impressed by that. we were just kind of like, oh, all right. We were like, is it going to be weird to have like a Star Trek that begins in the middle of the movie and then the beginning's in the middle and then the end is, kind of confusing?
Yeah.
Like, is that going to work in Star Trek? I don't know. And I mean, I guess they do all kinds of stuff with like the space-time continuum in Star Trek. Great, increased bombardier capabilities, ladies and
bigger
gentlemen.
Bigger explosions now. So, in case you haven't seen exactly what we're doing here, is we are giving her ancient shafts, ancient cores, and one other thing, in order to upgrade our Sheikah slate to do better things. So, the stasis now, that one requires 3 ancient cores, and I think you can stasis enemies with it.
Oh, we didn't try.
We never tried. Yeah, we never tried. In 2 full episodes, we didn't try.
Dang.
But, yeah, I mean...
Okay, let's pause the video right here, try it, and then come back.
All right, so I wanted to... Adam actually wanted to show us, or at least attempt to test out, to see if we can stasis some of these guys.
There's a fox.
Fox?
You can try and stasis him.
Where's it at?
Yeah, right there.
Right there. I see it. Or a
And
wolf.
freeze him. Something.
There's a rock.
He's a long way away. Doesn't look like you can.
No, doesn't look like you can do that. I wonder if there's a baddie that you can do.
Uh-oh. I think we're pretty far away. The only bad guy that was close by, I think we killed.
They're not coming after me, are they? No, we're good. Sounds like something's coming after me. Oh, there's like a boar or something.
Yeah. There we go. Yes!
Oh, you can! Oh my gosh!
Do it!
Yeah!
Alright!
Where's my spear? I want my spear. Yeah.
It's a long spear.
I missed.
You messed it up.
Yeah.
Okay, just stay back from me when he's using it. Oh my gosh!
One hit?
Thankfully, we're just doing this as a test. Doing everything you can to not launch this guy.
Hey, boar, why don't you, help?
It's not.
Come on, Stacy.
It's not recharged.
Come on.
Gosh, that guy hits like
Yeah, he hits
ton
like
of
a
bricks.
tank. Oh my gosh. No! Well, we know now that you can. Should you, though? Maybe not.
We haven't learned if it helps.
Yeah, we don't know if it helps or not. But yeah,
Okay.
that's what we wanted to do.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to? We can.
We could.
We really could. Let's do it between
Okay.
episodes.
Yeah. All right.
I think we're on a kind of a roll here in our conversation. I think
we're on a roll here.
we haven't really had we've been talking nonstop.
Yeah, that's because we're not
40
playing
minutes.
video games. It turns out video games are not great for conversation.
No, it's hard to get your brain working both your.
Well, a game like this is not great for conversation.
Yeah.
I used to have video game parties in college where people would come over and we would play like Wii bowling and listen to music, and we basically would cycle around who got to pick the next song.
Nice.
It was pretty fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I always did Halo LAN parties. That was the one that I went to all the time.
LAN parties.
Yeah, LAN parties.
I never had rich enough friends, which is weird because it was LAN, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like...
And I,
Hey,
for some reason, took a picture.
Oh, we must have handed off to you at this point because
Yep.
you took a picture by accident.
Yep.
Like, sort of everyone's granddad with their smartphone.
Somewhere in there, you said, "Do you want to play?" And I went, "Yeah." And then all of a sudden, I took a picture.
Did I tell you about the time that I had my phone out and I accidentally bought a book?
No. How did you do that?
So I was trying to find something underneath my bed. I think it was a canvas because I paint.
Yeah.
And so I think I was looking for a canvas or something. And so I got my light on my phone, and I had my phone in my hand, and you couldn't get
I
him.
couldn't get him. I didn't have the killer instinct.
Yeah, you don't have the bloodlust like me. But anyway, so I have the light on my phone on, and I'm looking around under the bed, and I see a canvas, and I have to crawl under a little bit, and I pull it out. When I got back out, I realized I had accidentally pressed the right buttons in the right order to purchase a book.
Oh, no.
I had accidentally bought a book.
I missed him again.
Yeah. And so I called, and the accompanying audiobook. And so I called, I think it was Amazon. I called them and I was like, "Hey, I don't know if this has ever happened, but I bought a book by mistake." And they were like, "Oh, what did you mean to buy?" And I was like, No, I didn't mean to buy anything. I had my phone on, and I was using the light, and I just happened to push the buttons in such and such an order that I accidentally bought a book that I would never probably want to read.
Right.
And they said, "Okay." I love the flip that he does.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's such a
it's
cool
starting to look autumnal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh, and a cave as well.
Yeah.
What's in there?
A little autumnness.
Your weapons. You will not need them. Nope.
And we found a chest.
Yeah. More cash?
No.
Oh,
just
more
another
spear.
Yeah. So here we
yeah,
had
11.
stopped because we saw this explodable thing on
Oh,
the
yeah,
top
yeah, yeah.
there.
I remember. There was explodable stuff.
Yeah. I
Here
think
we
I
go.
switched to the different
Climbing
outfit.
gear.
Yeah.
Even though it's not a long climb.
No, but it's still it speeds everything up a little bit. He moves faster. and
Does
I
he?
can- Yeah.
Oh, I thought he just used less stamina.
No, he definitely moves a little bit quicker too.
Well, on the short climbs like that, I just jump,
Yeah.
you know. All right. Here we go.
And then I don't remember if I exploded.
You
Yeah, I
do.
do.
Yeah. Oh, we did test our new bombs.
Yeah, we definitely
did test
tested
our
the new bombs.
You did a little jump for joy.
And
So that we haven't tested them on enemies.
Korok.
We haven't done a bombardier with the new bombs yet.
No, we haven't done that yet either.
So we should. We need to make a list of things that we're noticing.
Yeah, definitely.
And
And
then
I
you-
try and crush him with it.
Yeah.
Ow. And then you told me about
There's
this one
another
that's
one
down
down
here.
here,
Yeah.
Down it gets.
I thought about bombardiering it, but then I was like, I'm probably too close. So,
Especially with these new
yeah,
fangled.
with the new bombs. That's a much bigger explosion.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just found these things, and it's a
Tons
whole bunch
and
of rock
tons
salt. Whole bunch of rock salt. It's
Yeah.
I wanted more money.
Well, salt is useful for cooking, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Which I actually did off camera after the end of our second episode. So we have tons and tons of stuff now.
Good.
Yeah.
Good to do that stuff off camera.
Exactly. It just takes too long to put it on camera. And you guys know how to do it by now, I'm sure. So in case anybody was ever using this as like a
how-to guide.
Yeah. So we look at the sensor.
Yeah.
You can apparently pick things that you have taken pictures of in order to find them again.
Oh,
so
cool.
if we wanted to find that dragon, for example, because we did take a picture of it, we could put that into the sensor. I just left it as the shrine, and I have no idea what I'm trying to do at this point.
Yeah, me either. I think we're trying to decide what to do next.
Yeah, I think we're discussing where to go, and we end up deciding on opening up another area, I think.
Yeah.
Which we don't do in this episode, we do in the next one.
I think some stuff... Yeah, this is what you're good at. You're good at running things over, and I'm not.
Yeah. My sister can attest to that.
Oh, what? Did you run over your sister?
Yeah, she was...
Really?
Yeah.
I was joking.
Yeah, I did. I ran her over once.
Well...
Actually, twice.
How did that... Twice?
Yeah. Once was on an accident, and the second one was because she wouldn't get out of the damn road.
Only once was on accident?
Yes.
Who am I sitting next to?
She's fine. This was a long time
Oh, okay.
ago.
Yes, I'm sure that... yes. You're right. Silly me. Yeah, we dropped 2 atomic bombs on Japan, but they're fine now. Oh, come on. Okay, sorry. Tell the story.
So the first time, my grandma had driven over to where we were, and her car wouldn't get out of park.
Okay.
And so she's trying to get it. She can't do it. My sister hops in. She's trying to get it. Can't do it. I hop in, and I just reef the thing into reverse, and the car backs up. The door happens to be open, and it smacks my sister, and she falls underneath. She could have gotten seriously hurt from that.
Yeah.
Like, if she had gotten under the wheel, probably would have been the end.
Well,
so
it's a good thing that didn't happen.
Glad that didn't happen.
Yeah.
But the second time, I was actually able to drive at this point. I was 16, 17 years old. And I'm driving down the road, and my sister and several of her friends are walking in the middle of the road. Mm-hmm. And so I beat my horn at her, and she doesn't move. And I rev the engine, and she doesn't move. She actually looks back at me and just goes and scoffs. And so I crept up behind her, and I bumped her with the car, and she did this, like, over-dramatic, over-the-top, jumped up on the hood and fell off onto the ground and started screaming and yelling thing that she does.
Wow.
So, yes, I technically
Gave
ran
her a
over my sister.
Little tap in the back there.
However, she has also run me over. She did this when she was 4 years old, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So I'm outside riding my bike, and she comes out, and she goes, "Zach, I want some mac and cheese. Come inside and make me some." And I go, "No, I'm outside riding my bike. Just let me ride around for a little bit. I'll make it for you later." "No, I want it now." "No, I'm riding my bike."
How old were you at this time?
She was 4, so I must have been 9 or 10.
Okay.
And so she goes inside the house, gets the keys to the car and a phone book, turns on the car, throws the phone book down on the accelerator, and pops it in reverse. It run me over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It hit me. My tire bent on my car, or on my bike. And then she ran inside and started acting all innocent. And
whoa.
I come limping into the house, and my dad's like, "What happened to you?" And I go, "Jenny ran me over with the car." And he goes, "No way. No way that happened." The car is, down the road, just up on this, like, rock thing. The wheels are spinning.
Sure, yeah. Whoa. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, so
we're Springer.
We've beaten each other up a few times.
Oh.
This scar here, that's from her.
My brother once threw a basketball at me, like, trying to pass it to me.
Yeah.
Like, really hard, even though we
face.
weren't very far away from each other.
Yeah.
And it broke my nose.
Oh,
it didn't break my nose. It bloodied my nose.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the extent of it that I can remember.
Yeah.
We were emotionally, cruel.
More emotionally abusive than physical.
We just teased each other relentlessly.
Yeah, Jenny and I have beat each other up relationship. She's jumped off of a bunk bed onto my ribs and broke 2 of them. She cut me with a knife. I threw a softball and hit her in the mouth. Gave her Angelina Jolie lips. Yeah.
Oh, I remember this. You were crawling around and you were like, why did the black one run away? And I was like, because you walked in front of its face.
Literally looked at you. So yeah, we're trying to catch another horse here.
This might be when that happens.
Yeah, Adam had talked about how I wanted a horse called Chocolate.
Yeah, I was trying to do something nice.
And I figured any one of these could be chocolate because they're all brown. And
except for this guy.
This one's Appaloosa or something. I don't even know. This one, I didn't even have to soothe, and it was just already my friend. The other 2 are
not a
little bit
good
more
sign.
difficult. Not a good sign, exactly.
It means it's probably not a very good horse.
Yeah.
And then we have these 2.
So we sneak up on these 2
So we're going to do a horse sneaking conga line.
Yeah. I actually jump up on all 3 of them at some point, so we've tamed all 3 of them, but I can only bring 1 home with me, sadly. Yeah. So
yeah.
We're going to take
There
one
might
of
be
them
other
home.
ways, but,
Yeah.
You can't sell them like RDR2. So.
No, sadly. So we're sneaking up on the horse here. And can he get on top of it? I believe he's gonna. He's gonna ride that horse into submission.
No, you're moving ever so slightly faster. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, just barely faster than these things.
See, with me playing, this is when the dragon would show up.
Yep.
And grasp me by the back.
So that one,
that's a cool looking horse.
It's a very cool looking horse.
Yeah.
I do like that one.
But we already have a horse that's kind of similar looking, or do we not? Which is the horse I killed cruelly?
That was Silvio.
I didn't kill it.
Yeah.
It got shot by a Lionel.
Yeah,
that
got shot by a
really
Lionel.
shouldn't have been hectoring.
Silvio was a cool horse, but really it wasn't that great. It only had 3 stamina. So yeah, we needed a better horse. I do miss Silvio, but we can move on.
I think this horse that we get,
yeah,
I think this horse might be our best horse.
Yeah, I think so.
We might want to put some time into it.
Yeah, this thing here ends up being a good horse. It takes me a second to soothe it, about as much as the other one that we just did.
Maybe that horse would have been good too. They both have a white patch on their face,
right?
And he's not cooperating.
I figured instead of calling it chocolate, that we would name it after my favorite candy in England, the Galaxy chocolate.
Yeah.
So good. If you guys ever get a chance to go to England, make sure that you eat Galaxy chocolate. It will make Hershey's look like crap. Literal crap. Oh, man.
And you've called the horse now.
Yeah.
The chocolate in... I was surprised to find that the chocolate in England was better than the chocolate in the United States.
Yep.
Especially since England is not known for its food.
No.
And rightly so. I don't remember enjoying much of what I ate in that country.
90% of the food that you eat in England, you have to put gravy on.
Or something.
Yeah. Gravy is about the only good thing there.
But yeah, I mean, just generally, European chocolate is pretty well... I wonder what that was. Chocolate in Europe is just... It's generally considered to be better, isn't it?
Yeah. Probably don't put a whole lot of additives and stuff like that.
And actually, when we went to L.A. and we were visiting, there was that English guy who was friends with the people whose house we went to for Chris's birthday.
Yeah.
And there were other people visiting, weren't they, from England? And they were like, they hadn't tried chocolate in America, and the British guy who lived in LA, he goes, "Oh, don't bother."
Yeah, don't bother.
And I'm like, wow.
I mean, it's sad thing is it's true.
Yeah,
though.
I didn't. I remember the first time I tasted it, I was like, "What in the world am I eating?
Right.
This is delicious."
It's so creamy and just liquefies in your mouth.
It's very, very tasty. It's
so good.
It just tastes much better than chocolate here.
Yeah.
He's a bit feisty.
He's a feisty one.
I'm gonna veer off the cliff and we're both gonna die. Okay, all right, we're soothed. All right, okay, you're right. I am calm now.
I believe when we get it back to the stable, it does have a wild nature.
It does, but he's going to be our friend.
Yeah.
He just doesn't know it yet.
He's our friendly horse.
Yeah.
He's a friendly horse.
We've been watching his Twitter feed, and he does get a little out there sometimes.
Yes, he does. But he's the James Gunn of horses.
I don't know what you mean.
James Gunn, who directs the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Oh, okay.
He, about 7 or 8 years ago, posted some really nasty, almost pedophilic comments on Twitter.
Oh, well, it fits right in Hollywood.
Yeah. And so because of those, Disney fired him for a little bit, and then they rehired him because he's not that way anymore. And
all right. You went through the pedophile clinic that we have in Hollywood.
Yep.
Ugh, blech.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Oh, yeah, we have to go save this guy again.
Attack! 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 Attack!
Attack! We will
and
kill you.
The horse is not cooperating. But that's okay. He's still learning. He's still learning how to be a fight horse.
I don't know how I killed that while also trying to take a picture of it. But, you know,
it'd have been great. It'd have been great if you got the picture. We could check.
Yeah, we could. Monster extract. Yeah, that I
Mrs.
remember
Dash.
that would be particularly nasty. Mrs. Dash. Oh man. Oh, and our horse is running away. Goodbye. Goodbye, Galaxy. We will see you on the other side. It's okay. We catch it. Well, then I forget that I have to whistle first. Then we get on. And I have to avoid the glue dobs catching up to us. Because if it catches up to us, then it stops and I have to get off and whistle again.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, and we determined that there's a shrine down.
Yeah, there's a shrine down there, which we do in the next episode.
Go, horse, go!
That was amazing jump. That was really cool.
Yeah, this horse is super cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to use this horse endlessly.
Yeah. As much as I like Glue Dobbs and McGillicuddy, Galaxy might be the way to go.
This horse, though, me using it all the time might not be safe.
I thought that was going to run a fox over.
This horse.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have one under your belt that you've killed. It's not like you're going to kill most of them. You're going to kill some. Something will die under my watch, and I will feel sad about it.
Yeah. Up on this little plateau here.
Yeah.
Everything's still going pretty well.
I've been watching Jacksepticeye play Minecraft lately.
Yeah.
And he has like this castle that he's built and everything, and he tamed some dogs in it. Ended up taming 2 of them, and then the 2 of them had a baby together. And somehow in this latest episode, when he gets back from adventuring, they have gotten outside, and 2 out of the 3 of them drown in his moat. It was really sad.
Oh, it looks like Rohan.
Yeah. The Riders of Rohan. Oh, she caught us.
Oh, this is where,
Glue Dobbs caught us.
That's where we lose Glue Dobbs.
Yep.
Or where you lose the he's following me thing.
Yeah. Follow me. Wait. Follow me.
Never gets old.
Yeah. Yeah, so Adam at this point is pointing out the fact that if it's doing the circle-y bit down in the map, then that means it's following you.
Yeah.
As soon as it's not doing that, that means it's not following you anymore.
Yes.
So yeah, this is actually quite brilliant here to get your horse to follow you while you're riding another horse.
Yeah.
I like that mechanic. That is brilliantly done. The fact that will continue. It's very smart.
Yeah, it's the problem-solving thing in video games of like, I've discovered something and I want to take it with me, dang it.
Yeah.
We've got this horsey and now we love him.
And then go. Yeah, I stop here because the horse got caught on the rock.
Go.
Got caught on the Dwayne Johnson. If you're small! So apparently he retired quietly from wrestling recently.
I didn't know he was still wrestling.
Every now and then, yeah. I think WrestleMania 30 and 31, which they're on like 36 now, he did some wrestling back then, but has decided he is no longer doing wrestling in any way, shape, or form anymore now. So, but he did that quietly.
All right.
Which is apparently not that quiet because everybody knows about it now.
Yeah. Well,
if I know about it, everybody knows about it.
I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, now you do.
Yeah.
So everybody knows about it. You're welcome for that piece of information, by the way.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all kinds of folks leaving.
Yep.
And then very bizarre change in the weather there. A slight
boom.
A slight rift in the space-time continuum.
Yeah, I feel like one hits here in just a second. It's like right in front of us.
We go way past where we're trying to get to. Nearly kill the neighborhood
Stop.
dog. And
Just did not
pouring
wanna
down
stop.
rain.
Yep, there it was. That was the
Oh,
one.
it hit that tree.
It hit that tree.
Wouldn't it have been funny if it had killed that horse?
God, that would have been awful.
I mean, you know.
It would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
But it would have been awful.
See, this is a good horse.
Yeah.
Very strong.
I love that his
lots of
hair is
stamina.
covering his eyes.
Yeah. He's like an emo.
He's an emo horse.
What do the kids call it? An edgelord.
Edgelord, yeah.
Yeah.
It's that kid from South Park that keeps flipping his hair.
Yeah. I don't care about society. I don't follow your plans and rules.
Burn it down, Hot Topic.
The songs, man.
Oh, man.
I love the songs of South Park.
Yeah, yeah.
The way they make fun of the Goss is just hysterical. I love it.
Trey and Matt, they're hilarious, man. They're hilarious. Have you seen Book of Mormon?
No.
No?
No.
Well,
But someone I went to college with was in the touring Broadway production.
Yeah.
And I remember I was being told that, and I was like, oh, I remember that guy. He looks Mormon.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, we're doing the closing here, so thank
Yeah.
you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, give the like button a little tap, subscribe, hit the bell notification, do all the things that you know how to do. Thank you for supporting us. See you next time.
I don't think you have to get it in, you know. You can always just, see if it stops like that. Keep going.
Bye.
Bye.